Hey guys, so this video is going to be a Dorian workout. So this is for several students. Hello everybody. All right, so I believe that most of you guys know what the Dorian mode is all about, but my aim here is to give you some solid ideas you can take through all the keys, and I'm going to do it to a metronome so we can kind of keep on time and just really get our chops super solid in that arena. So real quick, let's talk about the where this is used. Almost without fail, where you want to use the Dorian mode is for the 2 chord in any key. So of course, if we have C major, this would be our 1 chord most of the time, C major 7, and then boom, that's the one. So D minor 7, and you can see, of course, how it kind of fits right in that C major scale, just kind of popping out of that. So that's essentially all we're doing. We're just playing the scale that the chord comes from, right? But the reason it's called Dorian is because we're going from that note. So D Dorian literally looks like that if you write it all out. So the move I'm going to try to make here, give you a little bit of a lick. We're going to do the scale just straight up and down, and then let's jump to the 3rd of the chord. We'll arpeggiate up to the 9th, and then back to the 6th. Or the 13th, if you want to think of it that way. So this will be our lick. Hopefully we'll get pretty comfortable with it through these keys. But let's hear it up to speed. Okay, one more time. Okay, great. And then, so we're going to start with D minor 7. So together that's going to look like this. Up to the 3rd. Okay. And then I'm going to move in 4ths. So D, 2, 3, 4. Next one is G minor 7. And then let's get the formula here for how to do it. So whatever your chord is, whatever your minor 7 chord, go down 1 whole step and think of this major scale. So if it's G minor 7, I'm thinking of F major, right? That's this scale. Got that 1 B flat. And so if we transpose our lick, now it's going to look like this. Cool. And I got to learn to stop looking at the phone. start looking at the keys, but that's the idea. Okay, so that's G minor 7. What would the next one be? C minor 7, right? And then what's our parent key? You can either go down a whole step. You can also just look at the 7th. I mean, that's going to be it. So it's a B flat major, right? It has 2 flats. Up to the 3rd. Okay, where will we go next? C, D, E, F. F minor 7. What's our 7th? It's E flat. I'm going to move this guy down, but that's the one. Ah, sorry. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to take that far for now, and let's get a metronome going. I have my beautiful metronome on YouTube here. Love it. So hopefully that's loud enough to hear. I'm going to put it at 80. All right, and we're going to go in 8th notes. All right, so again, going through those 4, I'll take a brief pause between each chord, call it out, but see if you can play along with me. Let's get a character in here, so if you're scrolling. All right, here we go. All right, 1, 2, ready, go. G minor 7. C minor 7. F minor 7. Good. All right, so that's the first quadrant of three, right? So let's stop the metronome for a second, and we're gonna start climbing into the tougher keys there. I think we stopped D, G, C, F. All right, cool. So the next ones are gonna be these flat ones, and most of you guys have a pretty good command on these, but let's again not make assumptions. We'll make sure we got to hammer it out. All right, so B flat minor 7. Bit of a hard one there. Lots of black keys. B flat, D flat, F, A flat. So again, try to keep the math simple. What's our 7th? It's A flat. So if we think of the A flat scale, it's got these 4 black keys in it, but we're thinking B flat to B flat. So I'm going to go. Okay, I'll call those out one time. So B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, A flat, G, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat. All right, and then let's try our run with it. Nice and slow. Ready, go. Up to the 3rd, 9th, 13th. Okay, pretty good. Let's do, well, let's go to up a 4th again. So it's the 4th inside the scale, so that's going to go to E flat. And this one's actually kind of easy. It's all black keys. E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat. Okay, what's our parent scale? The D flat major scale. So a fun one, actually, you probably heard me talk about it, but the fingering there is kind of crazy. Okay, and then if we think of that from E flat, so it's going to start with 3. All right, and then the rest of that lick, again, the 3rd is going to be here. 13th there. All right, so let's put all that together. Again, that's my chord. I'm going to move down here so you can see the right hand. And again, we'll try it nice and slow. Ready, go. Okay, cool. And then let's throw one more onto the pile, and then we'll put those 3 together. So for a B flat, E flat, the next one is A flat minor. So A flat, B flat, E flat, G flat. So they're getting tougher. That's actually C flat, right? All right, and this guy comes out of G flat major. So let's go and take a look here. Again, starting on 3. Let's go A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat. 4 on the B flat. Cool. So I know a tough one. Again, this is where you kind of get into the mud of these guys, but the math is the same. So once we get it, we got it. Okay, our 3rd's going to be this. Cool. I had to think about it there in that spot, but yeah, that's the one. Okay, so let's put that together. Again, A flat, C flat, E flat, G flat. Here we go, starting on 3. This will be the one. Cool. All right, so we're getting to it now. So let's take those 3, if I kind of reverse engineer, down the 4th. So I'm going to do B flat minor, E flat minor, A flat minor. All right. So let's get our metronome going one more time. 80 beats per minute. All right, starting on B flat minor. Let's get another character. Always good for Agra. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. E flat minor, all black keys. Good, and then A flat minor. Excellent. So putting all those together, you know, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, that's 6. So that's half the keys there are, and they actually do kind of get simpler from there. But I don't want to overwhelm folks. We'll stick with that for now. All right. So I would highly recommend kind of going through. Let me stop this metronome. Going through and trying to match me exactly on that, getting those scales and that lick just from the 3rd to the 9th. The other thing, of course, we would try to improvise that out. So once you have the scale in line, most of you guys know this, but a great thing to do, you can actually just take even just one chord. Let's start on D minor 7. And of course, it's easy there, but just seeing if you kind of stay inside the scale. It's the same game when you get to A flat minor or one of those tough ones. You know, you got to be able to visualize that guy, right? So as you're moving through these. Same game. Again, just more black keys involved. So if you spend you know, I would take even just one chord a day or one chord per practice session and just spend a few minutes exploring some ideas. It's not about sounding good. It's about finding that scale and being confident where those black keys are as you move around on it. Should be the thing. All right, great. So that you guys can, you know, that's pretty easy to follow. But I also want to give you just a backing track that stays moving and forced like that. And I will keep it in time with the beautiful metronome here. All right, so what I'm going to do is start on D minor 7. I will go for four bars in each chord. So I'll call it out when I do change. Again, the idea here is just to move to the appropriate Dorian scale and see what you can come up with improv-wise. All right. So get it going here. 2. All right, starting with D minor 7, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, moving up to G minor 7. C minor 7. F minor 7. B flat minor 7. E flat minor 7. A flat minor 7. Okay, I'm going to end on C major 7 just for kicks. Cool. So hopefully that gives you just kind of a nice time-based bed to work out these scales. Again, take some time to individually get them going first, each chord. But once you feel confident with it, see if you can kind of run the gauntlet and get all those guys moving together. It's going to be great. Cool. So I'm going to do one of these, I think, also for Lydian majors and then dominant 7s as well. Obviously, you can take this concept and apply it to any chord type. But let's focus during this downtime and see if we can just really master each specific concept. And then when we put it all together, we're going to be sounding great. All right, great. So that's my Dorian run through, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it works out for you, and I look forward to seeing you all at the lesson.